Okay, tomorrow, it's the same time, except we're on the field, okay? And that will be an open practice, meaning your families can come to that one. That we'll have the gate open, that the one like as you're walking out in the field, the one that's over there in the corner, like behind the backstop of baseball. You know what I'm talking about? That big gate over there in the corner. We'll have that open for them, so they don't need to come walking through here. They just go in the gate and they can sit up in the bleachers for that. Real quick before we move on. Okay, we started this whole year with the 3 C's, okay? Commitment, consistency, connection. Y'all remember that? All right, so the commitment part, I mean, you guys have shown that time and time again, okay? We can put a check mark on that one, okay? The consistency part, we can put a check mark on that one, okay? By the way that we've performed on Friday, right? That's not always a straight line of how we got there. There were some times where it wasn't as good as others. There were times where it was better than others and all that, okay? Now the connection part, that's really where we are right now. When you get to this part of the season, no matter who the opponent is, and we know we're playing a good opponent, it's the semifinals. There's 4 teams left, everybody's really good, right? In games like this, there's gonna be times where we're on a heater, okay? We've made some plays in a row. There's gonna be times in the game where they are too. So when the game is going like this, regardless of whether we're up on the top of it or we're on the bottom of it at that point in time, it's gonna be a test to see how connected we can stay as a team. Make sense? So when things are going good, do we allow that to get into our brain so much to think all of a sudden that we're unstoppable in this game, that nothing can possibly go wrong? Because that can send you haywire just as much as if things are not going great at that moment in time, of all of a sudden starting to point fingers and find blame and stuff like that, right? Both those things can be poisonous to us in the long run and cause us to be disconnected as a team. I hope y'all understand how special this is to get the opportunity to practice today, the day before Thanksgiving, and tomorrow to practice on Thanksgiving Day. I know a whole bunch of coaches across the country, really, that have never got this opportunity to do it. But it's really kind of a badge of honor, if you think of it in that way, right? There ain't a whole lot of teams that ever, in the history of the program, ever make it to where we are right now. It's a great opportunity, all right? But also part of the connection part of this is that going through this process, I hope you appreciate it. I mean, take some time today, tomorrow, leading up to the game on Friday, and just kind of look around, right? Take a deep breath, look around, and just think about how fortunate all of us are. How, season of Thanksgiving, how thankful we should all be to have the people around us that we have, the teammates that we have, the coaches that we have, the family that we have, and that's really why I like inviting all the families for Thanksgiving practice. Because that's part of it too. All those people that are going to be here, they're part of your journey too, right? They're part of the team too. They just don't get in between the lines on Friday night. All right? Let's finish this week up in, the right way so that we deserve to win the game on Friday night. All right, got it? All right, let's have a good day of practice. Let's get rolling.
What'd you say? Make my call. Good step. Ready. Go. Drive. Up.
Might be that way.
Hey, big 21.
Yeah, be that way. Good.
Hey, Chris, stay here. Chris, you're rolling to the boundary. Rolling down.
Yeah, so I knew pretty early I wanted to be a coach. I think I was about 10 years old when I decided that, I wanted to make coaching, my job, my profession, my career. The biggest thing about when you go from being a head coach to being an assistant coach, like you learn real quick, we're going to do what Coach Adams wants to do, okay? And he sets the tone for everybody. And, if there's if there's a better offensive coach in the state than Sam Adams, like I'd love to see him. And that's not a shot at anybody. That's just what I feel. That's the truth. And just he's a great leader. And the biggest thing for me is I was able to come in and be comfortable with my situation. In the sense of like I said, I walked into a very talented offensive staff room, and obviously our head coach is phenomenal. And for me, it wasn't about like, oh, do I belong here? Like, I think if I didn't belong here, Coach Adams wouldn't have hired me. And I don't say that arrogantly, and I don't say that lightly, but, I know my role, and I know my job, and my job is to do the best job that I can do. But most importantly, I think we all have the same goal, and that's, not to let our players down. We have a great group of kids that work extremely hard, and I don't think that they get enough credit for that. I think people just look at Oxford and they say, well, you got this player, this player, this player. Well, yeah, those players are talented and they're really good players, but you should see how hard they work. You should see how hard they work in the weight room. You should see how hard they prepare in the film room. When they come to meetings, they're always prepared, in the classroom, that sort of thing. And I think that's just a tribute to Oxford as a community, as a school. It's a tradition of excellence, and I think that starts from the board and our superintendent all the way down to our local administration with Mr. Taylor and our assistant principals.
Hey, eyes up, eyes up. Okay, so I told you I was talking about that gate right there. So if your parents or whoever comes tomorrow, they'll just come in right there. All right, so let's make sure when we come out tomorrow, even though it's a little bit different and all that we're focused up, okay? Make sure you stay off your feet as much as possible these next 2 days while we have time away from this, all right, so that we're as fresh as we can be come Friday night. Got it? Yes. All right. Love y'all, man. Love y'all, man. I ain't gonna be there. I ain't gonna be there. We're doing Thanksgiving today.
Everybody at Coach Adams' house.
Happy Turkey Day, man.
Gleiser, what's PAT stand for? Hey, he's ready for it, man. He's ready. He's been studying. He's been studying. Yes. All right, let's test y'all's rhythm. Give me 1. Give me 2. Give me 3. Give me 4. Give me 5. Give me 6. Give me 7. Give me 8.
Hand claps. I feel like it's a whole thing of connectivity, what I'm saying, with the team and things like that.
Yeah.
Like that's symbolic of just how close this team is and just how hard they work through the whole season.
Yeah.
How did that kind of like start, or like where's that come from for you?
Yeah, well, that's one of the many things that I kind of adopted from working with Josh Niblett at Hoover several years ago. I thought he was really an expert at connecting the team. And that's a very small thing. What we do at the beginning of practice there after we go through our substitutions is at the beginning of the year that starts with one clap for the first game. Each game we add on another one. And I think by the time you get to this time of the year when you get 13, 14, 15 of them, it takes a little while. But from my standpoint in the middle, as I'm just kind of looking around at all the guys, I start seeing the smiles on their faces. And as the number of claps gets a little longer and gets a little deeper, I mean, you start to develop an appreciation for that. And in my mind, I'm going back through the schedule. I'm thinking, all right, so that first one, I mean, that was Central Carrollton. That 8th one, that was Clay. That 12th one, that was Hartselle. I mean, so I'm always connecting those together in my mind, and it's a very small thing that our guys really get into. And you can see it raises the enthusiasm level a little bit as we go into the next little part of practice. So, I mean, that's a small thing that we do, but I do think it serves a pretty big purpose within the program. Give me 14! Kickoff return in the box. Yeah.
We got to find him. There's one guy that kind of knifes across. All right, but we just got to make sure we pick him up. House it on 3. 1, 2, 3. House it. All right, Felipe, give it all you got.
Our Thursdays, we definitely get some work done and get some good preparation for the game, but we try to keep it loose at the same time, you know, and that's really when we play our best with this particular group of guys, is when we're just playing kind of fast and loose and not getting all uptight and that kind of stuff. So, you know, this is an experience that not a lot of people really get to have, you know, the whole Thanksgiving practice thing. And, you know, I mean, these guys, of all the work that they've put in, you do that in hopes of getting an opportunity like this one, you know, and hopefully one more after this, right? But, you know, I thought it was a great day. You know, it was just fun to get to spend part of Thanksgiving with the guys that we've been working with now for, I mean, I think we're in our 9th month or whatever on this thing. So we've been doing this a long time, and, you know, it's really just a day to get to enjoy each other and while we're preparing for a game at the same time. I got to tell y'all about this. This is a special thing that we got to do today, all right, that not everybody gets to do in their lifetime. A whole bunch of guys would kill for this opportunity y'all have today, much less, we ain't talking about tomorrow yet, right? But get to do this together on Thanksgiving Day with a bunch of guys that we've gone to battle with now, really going back to March. I mean, people talk about, you know, 13 games and 14 games, 15 games, all that kind of stuff. Most people out on the street, they don't realize this thing was going before spring break. That's when practice started. That's a lot of work that goes in for just a handful of nights of the year, all right, and a handful of practices a year. We're still fighting like hell to get a Monday practice, right? We're fighting for Monday.
Fight, coach.
Listen, when we get on those buses and come off tomorrow, okay, understand this, okay? When we get off, we're looking for the fight then. I mean, Parker's a really good team, and there's no way around that. I mean, nobody's debating the fact whether Parker's a good team or not, and we know they are. But I mean, we got a good team too. You know, it's been, you start reading the things that certain people may, you know, kind of put out there as their opinion about how Oxford's now got to play Parker. Now they got to play Parker. Well, Parker's got to play us, and you know, we feel like when we play in our very best, that we can be right in the game with anybody in the state. And in our mind, even though we've seen all the lines that have been put out and the projected scores and that kind of stuff, I mean, we ain't going over there to pull off an upset. We're going to win.
Yeah, me too.
You understand that? Hey, look at me. Ain't no upsets. Love y'all. Break it down. Break it down.
Every team has a goal of playing for a state championship. Only one team stands in the way of the Oxford Yellow Jackets achieving that goal this season. After a thrilling 28-26 win over Fort Payne in the quarterfinals last Friday night, the Yellow Jackets made their way to their 9th semifinal appearance and their first since 2019.
Hey, let's go! Let's go! Tighten this up! Tighten this up! Tighten this up! Hey, we're here looking for a fight. You understand me? Understand me? Let's go! For the very first kickoff, all the energy you got, all the physicality you got, the best teammates you can be, we're here to look for a fight with me. You got me? I love y'all. Break it down. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
We will be set here in just a few minutes for kickoff.
Let's go.
Here in this 6A semifinal game, the Oxford crowd getting on their feet around us. It's going to be a fun night. Buckle up.
Appreciate everything that's led up to this point. I kind of run out of things to say that haven't already been said about the men in this circle and the young men that we have in the other room, and all the sacrifices they've made, and that comes from us partly, right? I mean that's who they are because that's who we are. So we got to keep them playing for the next one and don't flinch, right? Don't flinch. That's it. That's it. All right. Let's lock it up. Father, we praise you, we love you, and we thank you for this opportunity that you've given us tonight. Lord, we just ask that you watch over all the men that are here in this circle and the families that are represented here. Just keep us all safe from harm. Help us all to carry ourselves in a way that glorifies your name. Just bless us all with great knowledge and great energy tonight. Lord, we just ask also that you watch over the young men in the other room. And we thank you for all of their families that are represented there as well. Help keep them safe from harm. Help them to play to the best of their ability. Help them to be great teammates tonight. Help them to carry themselves in a way that glorifies your name. Lord, we ask all these things in your son's name. We also ask that you bless us all with victory. In your name we pray, amen. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. 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 Let's get it.
All right, baby. Lock in.
Remind you first of who we are. When we're at our very best is when we're playing fast and we're playing loose and we're playing free. Like I told you the very first thing last Sunday, and it's still true right now, you don't have to be perfect to win this game. We're striving for perfection every single snap. We're all about details and effort and finish and all those things that we talk about over and over again. You don't have to be perfect to win this game. All you have to do is be you. And how we got here is because of a laser focus on one play at a time. Don't flinch. Don't flinch, don't blink. All right, like I told you before, we came here looking for a fight. I've looked into your eyes all week long. I looked into your eyes as we're going through walkthrough. I looked into your eyes when we're going out on the field for warm-ups. And here's what I really know about you tonight, on this exact night, is you really don't need no speech. You're ready. You're prepared. You believe in each other. I believe in you. You were built for this night. I love you. I'm proud of you. Let's go with the
Trip to the state championship on the line. Couldn't ask for much more. Here comes the teams. They make their way out on the field.
Come on now.
Ain't no turning back.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't freaking flinching. All right? Freaking take this thing to the house. House it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah.
Parker getting the black jerseys. They'll set up to kick it off. Jalen Taylor, the deep man for Oxford. He'll have DK Wilson and Cedric Twyman back there with him. And we are underway here in this 6A semifinal. It'll be taken from the 3-yard line by Cedric Twyman. Twyman, a hole up the middle. Twyman to the 40-yard line where he is knocked down. Great field position for the Yellow Jackets. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
Chase talked about special teams and how good they are.
Mims, pressure coming, he throws it. DK Wilson catches it at the 40. He gets around 1 minute, crosses the 50, and gets to the 47-yard line. On 2nd and 8, Mims back to pass. It's closing in. He throws it, and it is off the hand of DK Wilson, incomplete. That'll bring it 4th and 15. 10 minutes to go, first quarter, no score. Oxford going for it on 4th down. Mims back to pass. He's got a little time. He throws it over the middle, caught by Caleb Wynn, and he can get nowhere. And that'll be a turnover on downs, and that will give Parker the football. Hit it running back behind Reese. Handoff. Gaines left side as he jumps over a guy.
Oh, my goodness.
As a flag comes out. A couple of flags come out as he went higher than some guys. A high snap. Handoff. Check that to Offer. They're going to throw it this time, and that is incomplete as they faked the handoff and went to the air. They brought Offord in, the Ohio State commit, in to run the football.
And Jalen Taylor out there playing defense up 3rd down and 15.
Dylan Reese and Parker. Gaines, Reese back to pass. He throws it over the middle.
Oh.
Gaines is hit hard. He gets loose though and gets inside the 20. 5:19 to go, first quarter, no score. 2-back set with Sparks and Gaines on either side of Reese. There's going to be a timeout called by the Thundering Herd. 4:58 to go, first quarter, no score here at Parker. Oxford knocking on the door.
Oh my goodness,
They're
what a
going
big down.
for it.
They got the big man in the backfield too.
They sure do. Jordan Crawford, the defensive lineman. He's giving him an extra blocker. Naeem Offord takes it in. Touchdown, Parker. He went around the left side, taking the direct snap. And Parker strikes first on a 3-yard touchdown from Offord.
4:12 here in the first quarter left. Parker scores first.
7-0 is the lead for Parker. Kick from left to right. Jalen Taylor, the deep man. Cedric Twyman, DK Wilson back with him to receive. Twyman takes it from the 7-yard line. Up the middle, big hole again as he gets a push across the 40, across the 50 this time to the 49. Oxford and Cedric Twyman will start the 49. A huge return again for the Yellow Jackets. Hoffman will stay on to punt it away. 2 minutes to go, first quarter, 7-0 Parker leads. Oxford having to punt it away as Alford will be back around the 25-yard line to receive the punt. To the 17, so that's where Parker will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line with 1:34 to go in the first quarter, and it's Parker leads 7-0.
That is the end of the first quarter. And you score your Parker Thurman Hurd 7. Off the Yellow Jackets.
Go play at the highest level that you can play at. And we'll, do you understand that? Make tackles, get downhill, get off their block, play.
Reese's pass incomplete. And typical number 6, Kentrell Davis. It's 4th down, Hurd.
All right, here we go. Change the game right here. Game changer play right here. Let's go.
Win out on the left side. Looking, throws, caught by Nick Richardson.
Oh, that's close. That's
And
close.
are they going to give him the first down? Let's see where they spot it. It'll be close to the 38, and no, it will be 4th
And
and very
yard,
short.
Yeah, about a yard short.
So Oxford again having to punt it away. And Offord calls for the fair catch as he hits the turf at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Gaines in the backfield. And off Gaines, he goes left side. Check that, that's Naeem Offord. And he's going to be brought down behind the 40-yard line and behind the sticks. And that's going to bring up 3rd down at about 12.
5, you're calling the 40-yard line.
Fakes the handoff, does Reese. He throws it over the middle, and it is caught by Clarence Taylor for a first down. Down to the 22-yard line. The quarterback, snap to Reese, fakes the handoff. He's got some time. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw it up in the back of the end zone. Does he have it? He does. Touchdown Parker as he caught it in the back corner of the end zone.
Wow.
14-0. Parker leads Oxford here in the 6A semifinals. 5:13 to go in the first half. About 10 yards ahead of him. So here's the kick again. It bounces and Jalen Taylor takes it from around the 15. Taylor gets a nice hole up the middle. He gets to the 40. And 8 with the ball back at the 48. Still on Parker's side of the field for the Yellow Jackets. Back to pass, pressure. He's going to throw it deep this time. He's got DK Wilson. Does he make the catch? They say no. It was incomplete, and that will bring up 4th and 8 now at the Oxford 48.
My goodness, it looked like DK got it, but he must have fumbled the ball when he hit it on the ground.
3:04 to go in the first half. 14-0 Parker leads. Oxford having to punt it away. Go out of bounds.
About the 17 chase, I believe.
Yep, from the 17. So 1st and 10 for the Thundering Herd from their own 17-yard line.
Quarterback here. Gain of 2 yards.
Gaines with him in the backfield. 3rd and 8. Gaines, handoff, left side, knocked down by Keenan Britt and the swarm of Yellow Jackets. That will be it for the first half. The Oxford Yellow Jackets trail Parker 14-0 at the end of the first half.
You're looking 1, 2, 3, but you got to turn back and check that in now, okay? So he's making that play. So instep lock, okay? 1, 2, instep back, okay?
Hey, let's go. Eyes up right here. Look, we've been in this situation before many times. We know what it feels like to come back from this very spot. All right, you understand that. It ain't gonna happen all on one play. You're not gonna get it by making one hero play right here. It's gonna be play after play after play. Stops, scores, and then we gotta finish the thing off the right way. You got me? Look, we got 24 minutes. 24 minutes. You gotta empty the damn tank if we're gonna have another Monday practice. You understand me? All right, let's go get him. Let's go.
Oxford comes to the near sideline. Talk things over before Oxford will kick off to start the second half. Parker won the toss. They defer, so they will get the football.
Let's go, offense. I believe in you, Sean. I believe in you, Sean.
Line here in this one tonight. Oxford gathers the troops, huddled up one final time before this half gets underway. Oxford heads out of the field. Tijon approaches. We are underway. It is taken at the 15-yard line, and a hard hit on McLeod. Back, he's got 3 receivers left side. He'll go to him immediately as the pass falls incomplete. A pretty quick pass from Reese out to Jacoby Quates.
We need a 3 and out right here.
Gaines, right side. He's knocked down, and that will be about 2 yards away from the line of gain. So 4th down for Parker. A huge stop to start the second half for Oxford defensively.
Oh my goodness.
Frog-eyed glance. Dip over, X move, frog-eyed glance.
Down to the left side. Snap to Mims. Pressure coming. Quick pass caught by.
Good block.
Big hole by Caleb
Go,
Wynn.
Caleb!
Down the
Go,
right
Caleb!
side
Go!
to the 10. And Caleb Wynn will take it in. Touchdown, Oxford. Woo! Caleb Wynn takes it over 50 yards to the house.
What a great way to start this second half.
It's 14-7. Parker still leading.
Hey, good read, man. Hey, I'm gonna go get you. And just a little pooch kick off on the far side of the field, went down inside the 20-yard line, called the fair catch right around the 24. So Parker's going to have it on their own 24-yard line. Hey, we need another 3 and out here, Chase.
From their own 25, left side goes Sparks, as he will be brought down at the 34. There's a flag back around the 22. Gaines in the backfield with Reese. Check that, Sparks. He takes the handoff right side. Big hole. Gets a great push. He goes down the right sideline and is pushed out. Gaines up the middle. He cuts right side. Gets a big hole again. And will get to the closer to the 19. Snap, handoff. Gaines, hole right side. And he will carry a man all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Parker. Gaines on the 18-yard run for a touchdown. Still swap. Cedric Wyman now in the middle, and Taylor moves over, and Taylor is going to take it from the 11-yard line. So Jalen Taylor takes it right up the middle, gets a good hole for the 40, the 50. Jalen Taylor still on his feet, the 30. He's got one man who pushes him out of bounds. Great field position for Oxford to start this series, as they will be down around the 20-yard line or so. Jalen Taylor on an incredible return from the Parker 20. 1st and 10. Mims has time. He throws it, and it is intercepted. It is intercepted by Keyshawn Johnson of Parker. So Parker will have it 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line now after the interception.
Taking the spot at left tackle.
Get away from him. Away.
Down to the offense.
From their own 36, Mims back to pass, throws over the middle, caught by Nick Richardson. He goes left side, crosses the 20, cuts back, and is dropped at the 12. A huge pickup there, and an Oxford Lumber first down for Nick Richardson. Snap. Mims looking, he's going to go deep. A flag comes out, that's going to be pass interference as Richardson being held all the way to the end zone. Couldn't get it, and that'll be some free yards for the Jackets. Deep in Parker territory. Snap. Mims looking, he throws it, and it will go out of bounds. Jalen Taylor couldn't get under it. Big 4th down here, 4th and 8. Oxford will attempt the field goal. It is on the way, and it is no good.
Handoff at left tackle.
Snap, a handoff again. Gains this time, met behind the line. He'll lose some yards.
James Tapley coming in, that middle linebacker position, seeing that run going that side, made a great tackle.
And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. We head to the 4th quarter. 20-7, Parker leads. Winner moves on to the 6A state championship. It'll be a high snap. Punt on its way, as it will roll across the 50 and slow up at the 47.
Beginning here, the 4th quarter, down 20-7. We've got to put 7 points on the board.
Under 10 minutes to go now in the game. From the Parker 44 now. Snap to Mims. He's got some time. He looks, and it will be way overthrown over Nick Richardson's head as he was in a battle there with the defender Tim Merritt and couldn't get around him. So now it's 3rd and 13 for Oxford from the Parker 44. Parker's lead. 3rd and 13 from the Parker 44. Mims is sacked. Snap to Mims. He's looking, he scrambles, pressure, trying to get out of it and make something happen. He's gonna throw it up, and flags come out. That'll be pass interference as Wilson was pushed to the ground. From the 30, 2nd and 8 from the 28 rather. Mims throws it over the middle, caught by Wynn. Wynn up the middle, gets a hole. He's inside the 10 where he's drugged down. Snap Handoff, win up the middle, stuffed. So it'll be 3rd and goal, Oxford. Snap to Mims. He looks, there's pressure, and he will be sacked again. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, hey, this is the ball game right here, Chase.
5:43 to go, 20-7. Parker leads Oxford. Mims looking, pressure again. He gets out of it. He's got to throw it. He throws it up to the end zone, and it is out of the hands and out of the back of the end zone. And that'll be a turnover on downs. And Parker will get the football back with 5:43 to go.
Up in the pocket, looking for Nick in the corner, and just went over his head. Tough break.
2 from their own 36. Handoff again, Sparks up the middle. He gets around the right side. Big hole, gets the first down, crosses the 50, the 40, the 30, and he is slung out at the Oxford around the 20. It's a minute, under a minute, 8 seconds on the play clock. 4th and goal, and it'll be a timeout called by Parker. Sparks to the right of Reese. Some pressure coming, they're gonna throw it, and it is incomplete. That's a turnover on downs.
Came up a little short tonight, Chase.
So Mason Mims will lead his offense on the field for one last drive here. And that will be it. Clock hits 0. Parker moves to the 6A state championship, and the 2024 season for the Oxford Yellow Jackets will come to a close for the 2nd straight year here at Parker High School.
All right, get your eyes up right here. Get your eyes up right here. Listen, I'm unbelievably proud of this group of young men that stand in front of me right now. And it has no bearing on what the scoreboard said or didn't say or anything like that. What this group right here did was lay your guts on the line for 14 weeks in a row.
The year for every team but one are always really hard, you know, and for this bunch, I mean, this year was, you know, I think they did such a great job of being consistent and staying connected all year long, and that's what allowed us to get to where we did get to.
Tonight we came up short on the scoreboard. That does not say anything about the kind of people that you are. There's going to be plenty of other times where later on in life, long after you take that helmet off for the last time, that you're going to lay every single thing on the line and it's not going to be enough. That's the way life works. All you can do is get up and just do it again.
And you hate it for them. I wish I could have given them a little more, you know, maybe put them in a little better spots at times in this game so that we'd had a chance to keep playing, but they did everything that we asked of them. They fought like crazy. They were great teammates, and
I'm proud of you and I love you. You seniors that are here right now, I'm your football coach forever. That didn't stop. That don't stop tonight. That don't stop next week.
You know, this senior class, it's hard to detach this year from their previous 3 leading up to it. You know, I mean, they hung in there through a couple of pretty lean years to have a really good year as a bunch of juniors, and then, you know, this year as seniors where we're deep in the hunt for the whole thing. And you know, I think they did such a great job of being consistent and staying connected all year long. And that's what allowed us to get to where we did get to.
I told you every single time we've ever come out on this field, that wouldn't be any different if the scoreboard was different tonight. You played your guts out. I want to make sure before we leave here that I get to hug the neck of every senior that's here. All right, I'm proud of you. I love you. Now break it down.
Football championship in a particular stadium in Birmingham. Please congratulate.
I mean, their legacy in Oxford football is set. You know, it didn't end in a blue map, but you know, look back through the history, and this was one of the best years in Oxford football history of all time, in 104 years of football season. You know, every single team takes on a life of its own, and teams are a living, breathing organism. So, you know, the hard part is that this version of this team, the 2024 Oxford Yellow Jackets, I mean, they're done. You know, we cannot expect any direct carryover into the 25 season. Just because we were good or bad at something in 24 doesn't mean we'll be good or bad at that thing in 25. So, you know, we'll be looking for a whole new group of guys to step up and take the reins on this thing and keep us going on the trajectory that we're on right now.